Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Look, I wanted to take just a couple of minutes today and talk to you about oxidative stress as this silent or invisible threat inside of the body. Now, oxidative stressors are tiny little attackers that contribute to aging on the inside and outside of your body. What that means is that oxidative stress can accelerate the aging process. It does it from the outside in and the inside out. And even with the healthiest of lifestyles, our cells endure trillions of oxidative hits every single day. Now, where are these oxidative stressors coming from? Okay, they come from stress, unhealthy sleep habits, lifestyle choices, things like smoking, alcohol, poor diet, and sedentary lifestyle, from the environment, from things like pollution, pesticides, toxins, and radiation, and then from the foods that we eat, high fat diets and processed foods in particular. Now, when we witness cellular damage, what's going on the inside of our bodies? A good example is actually to compare this and look at an apple. Now, if you cut open an apple, you'll see that the normal apple, it looks good, it looks beautiful. However, when you leave it open and exposed to oxygen, which is a source of these reactive oxygen species or these free radicals, you can see the oxidation begin to occur. And it begins to occur quite quickly, actually, where it kind of turns yellow and brown and rots over time. And this oxidation process, just like it happens to an apple, it happens to the inside of our cells, on the inside of our bodies. And that cellular damage can accelerate the aging process and compromise our long-term health. So how does it start? Right? We have these oxidative stressors. They're highly reactive molecules with one or more unpaired electrons. So as you can see in the diagram there, right, electrons, they like to be paired together. They like to be matched up. But when one of them is free or a free radical, it is unpaired. And that means that it's highly reactive. And that high reactivity is actually what allows it to do damage to our cells, to our DNA, to our lipids, to our proteins, to other structures inside of our cells and inside of our bodies. And that's what's going on when we talk about accelerating the aging process. Now, what is nature's solution to this, right? Well, thank goodness we have antioxidants, okay? So antioxidants are the body's frontline defense. These antioxidants, what they can do is they can actually donate a spare electron to neutralize the effect of that free radical, or they can act like a sponge and they can actually soak up some of the hits of these free radicals. Either way, antioxidants are about neutralizing oxidative stressors to help halt or slow down that chain of reaction of cellular damage that can occur. And as you can see here from the visual, right, we have free radical damage, right? We have these free radicals that are penetrating the cell and doing the damage. However, on the flip side of the equation, when you can see antioxidant protection, you can see that antioxidants are actually helping to neutralize the free radicals to better protect the cell. So, where do we get our antioxidants? Okay. Well, thank goodness our body has intrinsic antioxidants. These are ones that the body actually makes, things like glutathione, SOD, catalase. But there's a reason mom always said to eat your fruits and vegetables. And you know what? She was right because we need those extrinsic antioxidants as well from a lot of the colorful foods that we see in nature, in particular, fruits and vegetables, which are very rich sources of them. Okay. These antioxidants are things like vitamin C, vitamin E, CoQ10, flavonoids, polyphenols, carotenoids, right? There's all these different types and classes of antioxidants, and they're all important in their different and distinct ways. But these are very critical that we need to get that adequate antioxidant protection. Now, what are the benefits of antioxidants? We already covered from a cellular perspective, how that works and why that's critical, but the literature shows and it continues to increase in terms of the number of papers and the number of benefits that we see for antioxidants. And as you can see, system-wide or whole body benefits, beginning with the gut, to immunity, to cardiovascular health, brain, skin, bone, eye, joint, healthy weight, and the list goes on and on. Antioxidants are crucial for us. And this is why it's critical to know your antioxidant levels and to do the things that we know we need to do about it to better protect ourselves and support these system-wide benefits. Hope you learned something new and have a great day.